Yeah, yeah, I never play in them Jeeps. Double up back of the seat. Yeah, yeah, I'm out here looking like Meech. Flooded the paddock for leap. Yeah, yeah, bookings all up in the piece. We got the key to the streets. Oh, Lord. Remember they said I was done. But they ain't on the 1-1. We get your chain in this 1-1. I tell my nigga I won one. I tell my nigga to get it back. He in the field about to punch up. I hit your man in your side piece. That's on the low, but I'm on one. Wait,
we want to make sure we're not losing you guys. You guys got to stay up to par. You see, when you got mouthpiece and you confident, you can come on here looking like little red polo hood, and you still can't cook me. You still can't cook me. Even still, you can't do it. Hey, Alpha Villain says, bro, content creators have no mouthpiece, bro. That's 100% facts, bro. A lot of these guys, it's like today, like, you know, I kind of had to unpack that, like, bro, like, this content to have you thinking like if you learn game and shit that you won't never get a challenge. Unrealistic.
Oh. Yeah, we spoke about that. Players or whatever you want to call them, whatever. It's when you find that chick that is the challenge. It's like, what? Hold on, what's going on here? Okay, and it gets you back in your game. That's like, I guess that's like when like a Kobe meet a LeBron. I don't want to put it like that because not like a bitch is great, but it's like it's competition. Like, oh, my regular shit ain't gonna work that easily. Okay, let me dig a little deeper in the bag. Okay, let's see where we go with that. You know what I mean? So it's a little fun. To me, it's fun. I mean, because again, I may not look it, but you know, I'm knocking on 40. I'm about to be 40 in July. You know what I mean? So, and I've been dealing with chicks since I don't know what, first grade. No. Let's talk about sex life. Sex life since 13. So 13, 30 now. So that's what, like 26 years. So dealing with chicks females for like 26 years. You know.
You popped at 13?
You said what? Yeah.
You popped early. I popped at 15.
Yo, that might be a side note, but like I said before, the way I lost my virginity, like it was given to me. I mean, it was here. And why did she give it to me? Because she thought I was already getting it from other chicks. Because the way she saw I acted around other chicks. That's another thing, dude. Like, all right, we talk about mouthpiece. Boom. When you walk to a group of chicks, right? Let me talk about myself. When I used to go to the clubs, or when I used to go to, like, let's say like a Miami Beach, whatever, and there's a group of chicks, me personally, I would approach the group and I'm gonna start hollering at, if not the least prettiest chick, like the second least prettiest chick, and start like hollering at her and joking with her, and from time to time tap the prettiest chick like, yo, your friend crazy as hell, yo, this, that, just for me being able just to talk to people in general. So for me doing that, the pretty chick is stuck in the head like, yo, I know my friend don't even look all that good. Yo, she's laughing hella hard over there. Yo, why is this dude not paying attention to me? And she'd be like, hey, son, what's your name again? The pretty one's tapping me now. Why? Because you want my attention. That's another thing I put in Hacker. I never really put into words, but I've always known that my attention is valuable. You know what I mean? So that's why I would, I just thought of some shit. Me and my mans, we used to always talk about how we would like to talk to chicks, right? Sometimes we would like to holler at chicks. We be talking to a chick and we talk to them with our back to them. You know what I'm saying? Like we talking like, yo, and you know, I'm a tall dude, I'm 6 feet, 6'1", you know what I mean? So when I talk to a chick, I'm already looking down at her. So that right there, my body's facing away from her. And I'm looking down on her. That's a what can I say? That's a stance. You know what I mean? That's communication. That's a body language thing. You know what I mean? But not everybody can do these things, because when you talk to a chick, a lot of dudes approach chicks face to face, all up in their grill. Like, nah, let them breathe. Let it breathe. So last thing I say about mouthpiece before I hand it off is I said it before, the way you practice your mouthpiece is not by hollering at a bunch of chicks. You got, you know, I'm not a dating coach, I'm not a relationship expert. I'm a mindset coach. So with that being said, the reason why I'm about to say is, like, you got to get your mind to a point where you realize when you hollering at a chick, you're not hollering at a chick. They're having a conversation with a female or with the person who has a vagina. So what? I mean, when you talk to you, when you chilling with your mans and them in the basement or wherever in the backyard, you get nervous. You don't know what the first thing to say when you see them. You know what I mean? Like, so what I'm saying is, in order to get your mouthpiece up, you gotta learn how to talk to people. Learn how to have random conversation. I mean, we're living in different times right now. Even in the times we live in now, with the COVID or whatever you want to call it. I mean, that's something you could talk about. You know what I mean? But
Shout out to
overall,
in the house.
oh, what up? What it do, man? Yeah. So last thing I'll say is, hey, peoples, you gotta learn how to talk to people in general. Because once you learn how to talk to people in general, that's like taking shots in the gym. I mean, when you just talk to somebody who's taking shots in the gym, boom. When you see that chick you actually want to talk to, all right, hold on, before I even get to that. Another thing, when you start talking to a chick, stop having expectations. It could be as small as, all right, I'm about to say this to this chick. She should say that. And when she doesn't say what you expect, it's you're thrown off now. Nah, it's not that. It's a conversation. When you talk to somebody, you're not expecting them to say, you know, oh, they didn't say that. Okay, all right, I'm stuck now. I mean, so just learn how to talk to people is what I'm saying, man. And the way you learn how to talk to people is that you actually have to be a little knowledgeable. You got to know something. You know what I mean? Because if you don't have nothing up here, you got nothing to spill on to the next person. You know what I mean? To speak and and exchange knowledge.
Mm-hmm. That's facts, brother. The more shit that you do, fellas, the more things you can talk about. When are y'all gonna understand that? When y'all gonna figure that out? The more shit that you do, the more shit you can talk about, bro. The game is so easy, y'all make it hard, bro. You cats be focused on the wrong shit, bro. You be focused on, see, this is the problem, bro. You be focused on the expert level pussy chasing, bro. And you make it all about what the woman like, what the woman want, bro. That's not it, bro. That is not it. You having standards sets you apart, because 90% of men are just like I just aforementioned, is that. So the way to stand out is just what you said. It's to be different, man. How can you be different? Do different shit. Think for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Come up with your own interest. You feel me? When you come up with your own interest and stuff like that, you become a leader in that position. You become a leader in that. You become an authority, right? Switch it over to dating and the mouthpiece. When you're knowledgeable about things, you're an authority. So when you're dating and you're dating a woman and you're knowledgeable about something that she's not, that makes you her authority. See how easy it is?
Hey, yo, bro. Before we can even talk about dudes using mouthpiece on women, what I want to emphasize is, again, dudes have to build themselves up first, man. Like, you're too focused on the opposite sex, wanting to learn about the opposite sex, as opposed to learning ways to improve yourself. Just like Api said, you gotta learn how to think, man. You'd be surprised how many males out here don't know how to think. Thinking means you got information. You came to a conclusion. It wasn't something that was spoon-fed to you by the news or whatever. It was information that you retained. You calculated the information you got. You took the stuff that made sense. You threw away the nonsense, and you came to some conclusions. A lot of guys can't do that. They're going off, well, he told me this, so it gotta be true. I heard it on TV, so it gotta be true. So that's number one. Learn how to think, man. When you know how to think, then you'll be able to build yourself. Like Api said, once you start actually having a life, you have something to talk about. Like that's straight facts. You know, shout out to AMS, man. He talks about staying on your purpose, and it's true. Like that's the word that's been overused on the internet, but it's true. Like, find a passion that doesn't involve smashing chicks. You know what I mean? Because once you find that passion, you'll find that the chicks are attracted to you being passionate. You understand? Because if you out here a passionate pussy chaser, they're not feeling that. You know what I mean? But if you're a passionate dude, if you're passionate, let's say about writing books, like my man Afi, and they see that chicks are, going after Afi because he's passionate, then even more chicks will go after Afi because of that. You know what I mean? And Afi's over here focused on the next book. You understand how that works to the point where he's like, damn, yo, man, I gotta cut some of these chicks off, man. Like, yo, they taking away from my time for my creativity. That's the part we don't even talk about enough. When you get to this side of it, where you actually are about your purpose and are passionate and see goals that you see you can achieve and all that, and it's attainable, and you focus on it, you'll be surprised how many distractions you'll have. I'm not gonna say it's all women, but you'll have different distractions, but women will definitely be one of them, because they'll see that you're not focused on them. They see that your attention is not on them. You know what I mean? So fellas, focus on yourself. Not on some selfish shit, but on some selfish shit. Focus on yourself. Get to your goals, because what they say, chicks ain't with you for the race, they with you at the finish. You know what I mean? So focus on yourself, get to the best version of yourself, and reap the rewards. Point out the loud, man.
Is there something about females that you wanted to know but could never figure out? Are you struggling with relationships? Do you feel like you're being taken advantage of by the women in your life? Do you want to know how to leverage the playing field to your favor? Well, did you know that the female mind and the female psyche are mysterious and unexplored regions like the dark web of the internet? For this reason, men need a method of decrypting or hacking the manipulative psyche or dark web of the female mind. Once a man has a deep understanding of true female nature, he will then be able to hack her programming.
Access granted.
The purpose of this book is to help grown males evolve into men so that they can treat the women in their lives accordingly.
You win.